Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for an episode of Idaho. Alright, we got what's going on today. So as you recall from the previous episode, we were working away at this right here. So currently I have it set so it's Courseplay doing this at the moment. They are, let's see, let's set it to right side all the time. So we have it set up for Courseplay, so he's only got a few passes left and he should be fine. Also I set up our front loader here. He is currently just unloading the rest of this silage bunker over here, which is at $323,000 liters, 323,000 liters, and it's about 50% left of this guy. So he's probably going to be working away at that. Probably won't get it all done. We also have our T800 Kenworth here. He's currently on Courseplay as well. Just trucking back and forth a little bit of canola, and we're currently at $259,000. So probably this combined with the silage probably should bring us up to about $300,000. Oh look, we got a green light. That's awesome. Anyway, so that combined with this probably will give us $370,000. I think is what we need. We don't think we have anything else we could really sell that's worth a lot of money. Why do we keep doing that? Alright, let's see what we have. What other things we have? Barley and canola, so canola's worth a lot. Canola, corn, oats, soybeans. Don't have that much. Looks like all that we have, we have a large amount of canola and barley at the livestock farm, so we could easily sell some more of that if we need to. Really? Pretty sure I had the right of way there, car. Just saying. Jeez. Can we believe that, driver? Anyways, it kind of dawned on me that I probably won't use these combines anymore, and they're just kind of sitting here at the moment. So what I was thinking was selling them. And what do we got here? That guy is not going to work. This is the show model now, basically. We don't do anything with this truck. We just leave it in the shop because it looks cool. Anyways, so we're going to need our Kenworth here. Or, well, yeah. We're going to need the Kenworth. But I think we'll have to wait for... Where's the other tractor? Oh, there it is. We'll have to wait for when it's done, basically. So let's move this guy out of the way. Normally I wouldn't drive through the fence, but in this particular circumstance I don't think it makes a difference. Mainly because they've been driving through the fence the whole time. It's always a funny part with Courseplay. It's like sometimes it's, you know, perfectly fine, other times it runs into problems like this, for example. But it's all the way it works. Actually, what's going to be really interesting for me specifically is the fact that Courseplay will not be in the standard game. So it'll be no Courseplay for the the first few months basically, and it'll be all manual stuff. So those people who like that side of things will enjoy that. Those people who don't, well, I can't do anything about that in that circumstance because it won't be available yet. All right, let's move this guy back to the other farm. And what we'll do is we will have a look at whether I fertilize field. What field would be? Field 24, 25, I guess I'm thinking of. And they may or may not need lime. I don't know. Well, not lime, actually. It would be fertilizer. So let's turn left here. Let's put the engine brake on for fun. It's funny. The engine brake comes on at random times. Actually, the way it works is when you take your foot off the when you stop accelerating, essentially, that's when the engine brake comes on. In this game, at least. All right. Is it fertilized? Yes, it is. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. So that's fertilized. So that probably means this one over here has been fertilized as well. which is good for us because when things are fertilized, we make more money. Excellent. And do we have anything else? Nothing else needs to be harvested. The lime doesn't necessarily need to be spread today. Let's just take, oops. Let's take a quick little peek. These two are going to be the ones that are going to be ready next, and they are, I think, in stage 3, so it's going to be a couple days yet before they are 100% ready. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. And looks like our Kenworth is back at the farm. So let's take a quick peek at what he's doing in a second here. Let's hit a sign first, apparently. I think he's just right there underneath the silo, waiting. It seemed that way, at least. Is he waiting? Yes, he is. And let's fill him up again. It's funny. I like the Jake brake. However, I don't think it's always necessary. Like, I think it'd be kind of annoying if it were like that all the time. Maybe it is, I don't know. So let's leave this guy here, because we're going to need to spread some lime on this field for sure. And I guess we could start. Yeah, let's just start. Who cares? We'll spread some lime in the field, and then we'll use the case over there to... we'll use the case to mix it in, I guess. Or plow it under. Alright. Let's... That's probably as good as it's going to get. Perfect. Yeah, so this should, after doing this, I don't think the pH is, yeah, oh no, it's fine. I don't need to spread lime on here. Wait a minute. Nope, we definitely need to. That's weird though. The edge is fine apparently, but that one section in the middle is not. That's strange. You'd think it would be all okay all across the field, but as they mentioned, if you look at the information on about the soil mod, they actually say in the information that different parts of your field will have different pH levels. So depending on what's going on, sometimes it'll be fine, sometimes it may not be. So in this scenario, like, I don't know if they have it. I think someone mentioned this a while back that you can actually adjust the spreader to a certain extent. So if you wanted to decrease the amount of lime that you're spreading, you could do that technically. I don't know if it could be done automatically, but it can be done to a certain extent, so well. Alright, so we're working towards our John Deere something, I don't know what it is, 9630 I think it is. I think that's the biggest John Deere that is out at the moment. I know, actually I saw a pretty cool little tractor that TCGG Rob had. It was a John Deere 9630 with tracks on it, which is pretty cool. Although I often find in this game the tracks don't work very nicely, or they don't look very nice, which is a bit unfortunate because tracks are kind of cool. So, alright, let's get this rolling down here. Nice. Yeah, tracks don't look as cool as I would like, but you can't win them all, right? Although the new tracks from in the teaser trailer from Farm Sim 2015, they do look pretty slick. They kind of look like Susi, I think it's called. Susi tracks. Which is kind of cool. Because that's, well, that particular company is a fairly large company that deals with interchangeable tracks, essentially. So, tracks that you could take off a tractor and put on a combine, technically. Which I think is pretty cool. Alright, there we go. Let's, ooh, we're kind of getting close to the edge there. Actually, this should be fine for this pass, it looks like. Actually, no, he's on this pass. So we'll wait for a second for him to finish up there. We'll need to come back to that. We'll wait for him to finish up that little section there, and then we shall proceed. So this guy is just selling a load there. Oh, what can you sell there? I never noticed that before. Or maybe I did. Potatoes, it looks like. That's kind of cool, actually. Is there a sugar beet sell point then? There must be if there's a potato one. Maybe it's on the other side of this. I never noticed that. Huh. I don't grow potatoes, which was something we were going to do, actually, now that I think about it again. Let's take a look. We could actually put potatoes on field 8. Or field 7, actually. Do we have any... Well, see, the problem I'm going to run into is... where is it? If I go to... Maybe it's this guy here. No, it's not this guy. But if I plant potatoes, the only way I can plant potatoes at the moment is with... where is it? My current seeder will actually plant potatoes, although it's kind of unrealistic because you don't normally plant potatoes with something like this. Let me just point it out here. Where is it? Goodness gracious. It's in there somewhere. We passed it. We obviously passed it. Here it is. This guy will actually plant potatoes, but you don't plant potatoes like this. Of course, you use potato planting equipment. So, let's see what we have. Potato harvesters, tippers, cultivators, plows, sowing machines, fertilizer machines, sprayers. I thought they, maybe they don't in, they must not. Potato harvesting. Alright, seeding. So, of course, we use something like this, which is 3 meters wide for planting potatoes. That's only 25 grand. Maybe we'll get that. And this is 33. Okay, maybe we'll get one of these, actually. So then it's at least a realistic. Actually, can we do this? This only plants maize and sugar beets. That sucks. I thought that would plant. I thought that would plant potatoes too. All right, so this guy is 6 meters wide, so we can get this. I think we'll get the tractor first. Is he waiting again? Not yet. I think we'll get the tractor first, and then we'll pick up that guy to plant potatoes. And I think we'll plant potatoes on one of these guys right here. And what I'll do is I'll pick up a modded harvester for potatoes. I know there's one out there that I'd like to give a try that I've never used before, so what I'll do is I'll pick that up as long as I remember. Actually, come to think of it, there is a mod I just picked up today, and I'm kind of surprised that there are still mods coming out this late in the game, but it came out today or yesterday, I think it is. Where is it? Cedars. It is not this. Oh, this is what I was going to use, but this is a little small. These guys right here. International Harvester Cyclo. It's 5.75, planting maize and sugar beets. Maize and sugar beets. Oh, this one's for the soil mod. 1975. Plant technology actually changed in 1971. Interesting. I don't know what the soil mod would do for it, mind you. That's actually pretty good. 5.75 meters. I think there's another one. Old paint. Old paint with soil mod. So I don't know what this... I guess this will fertilize and... let's see what it says. Let's fill up this guy first. What does it say about these? Plant technology drastically changed in 1971 when the International Harvest Cycle planter was introduced. This revolutionary machine eliminated the need for planter plates, clutches, and all their components in their planters. I use an air metering system to provide ultimate plant accuracy. The key is to... It's not quite full, but we'll get him to drive anyways. The key is to was a stainless steel planter drum. Changing the corn to beans required a simple change of drums rather than row unit plates. I don't know what it does differently and why this is specifically for a soil mod. I'd have to look it up, to be honest with you. From what it says here, there's nothing that really jumps out at me that says, hey, this is for the soil mod, but that's really cool. I'm gonna have to use that. You know what? I think what I might do is I might do like a why is he slipping this time? What I might do is I might do like an old school series, just a mini series. And in that mini series I might do a little bit of logging and I might do a little bit of old-timey stuff. where I use some of the old equipment again. Some people may... I have an idea of a map I want to look at, actually, but it's a really difficult map, so I may not, just because the difficulty level. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright, we're at $306,000. This load should put us up to 350, it looks like. That will be the mark. This guy's still unloading, which is good. It's funny, I really like these high tip. More for loading manure, actually. Because then when you get some of those manure spreaders that have the really high sides, you can actually use this and it'll get the job done, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Alright, so what would you guys like to see? Would you like to see an old-timey series? Just a mini-series. I'm not going to do a full-on Let's Play because at this point in time of the game, really no point of doing it that. But would that be something you would like to see? An old-time series on a map? Let me know. Like I said, it would be just a mini-series. I know Craft Farms actually wanted me to do this on Smithfield Farm, and maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do it on Smithfield Farm, but that's kind of a... It's like a medium-sized farm, actually. It's not small. It's not as small as it seems. It's actually a lot bigger, but there is a version that's a forestry version on that particular map. Or it has a... not a soil mod. It doesn't have soil mod, unfortunately. But there is a forestry version, which is nice. Alright, how close are we to 308? Oh, he's almost there. This guy's full again. Oh my goodness. So what I'm going to do, I was going to truck these combines, but I think I'm just going to sell them straight the way they are right there. That'll give us a little bit of an injection of money. Actually, I can't sell them all. I can sell... Where are they? I can sell one, and I can sell both of these, because we actually need a corn harvester, which we already have for this field, field 13 right here, because we have corn there. Unless we make it, unless we do a silage. That's the other option, of course. So if we actually turn that into silage, we don't have anything that can do that, actually. That's funny. Maybe the other thing we will do is we will pick up a self-propelled forage harvester, because we seem to be doing a little bit more of that lately. Specifically because the forest mod. Why would you need chaff for the forestry mod? Oh my goodness. Alright, we will need slurry. Because we need slurry, having a self-propelled forage harvester is kind of nice. But the other added benefit of that is the fact that we'll be able to interchange the heads between a... so this is the combine we had before. Not as good as the one we have now. We'll be able to change the head from this to a grass pickup head, or like this guy right here, which will pick up grass, barley, wheat, swath, and convert them to conventional chaff. 362. Almost. Almost. So let me grab this guy right here, because he doesn't need to go back to the main farm. He needs to go to the animal farm. Sell at the animal farm. There we go. Perfect. And what we'll do is I will let that guy do his thing, and we'll borrow just a wee bit of money so we can buy that tractor right away. What do we need? Like, let's say there, $380,000. Perfect. That should be enough. Close, close, close. Let's buy that tractor before I forget about it, and then I probably should stop recording because I do need to get to work. Alas, work takes precedent. Takes priority. Alright, we are looking for... Someone wanted me to get this tractor too. The custom tractor from Mr. Fox. Actually, I could do that. That's pretty cheap. And that would be able to do everything, technically, based on horsepower. I don't know if it has the weight requirement. A lot of people would probably say it didn't have the weight requirement, but it's quite a large tractor. Alright, we are looking for John Deere, John Deere, John Deere, John Deere. 9560. 560 horsepower, does 40 clicks, 13.5 liter engine, 6-cylinder, maintenance $150 a day, no added information, boo earns on that. But let's go take a look. So we just bought it, which is fun. Alright, so here is the new tractor. So this is another Mr. Fox one. So Mr. Fox, this is the guy's name. He makes lots of darn good looking... Oh, I never brought it with me? Oh, because I sold the tractor. Right. He makes a lot of nice tractors. So as you can see, this is all in German, which isn't very helpful for us. But there are some things we can do. So we can press keypad 8. Turn the lights on. We can press keypad 5, which is rear lights. Keypad 4, which is side light. And then the other side light, I guess. 4, 5, and we can do 9, which is interior light. I think it's the interior light. Oops. Yeah, it is an interior light. And what else can we do? We can do plus and minus on the keypad will increase the RPMs. I'm not sure what that does. Oh, that's dual tires. What does that say? Zwillingskin? Oh goodness, that's such a crazy thing to say. Zwillingsgreifen? Maybe, and then you can press 9, which opens up the back window, and then 6, which opens up the door, and then I'm not sure what 1 does. And what does this do? It's supposed to do something. What does it do? That's maybe it's this. Oh, let's probably start the engine. One of the reasons why I really think this is a cool tractor is look at the exhaust. I think that's a cool looking exhaust, which is probably more accurate than what it actually looks like a lot of the time, because what you end up seeing is just huge plumes of smoke, which isn't exactly what you'd see. What's 5 do? No, 5. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So the inside, not bad. Not amazing either. How do I close this? There we go. Not amazing, but not terrible either. But look at the... So like when it's idling, I think that's a cool little picture right there. But when you increase the RPMs, a little bit of smoke comes out the top there, which is kind of cool. And I like it because it's a nice smooth turn as well. Let's take the dualies off. We don't need them. And, oh, that's what that does. Yeah, so you can actually have that low there. And you got the information there, so you get your RPMs and your speed right there, which is kind of cool. So this is one of the cool tractors that I don't think I've ever used before. This is from Mr. Fox. So this is the same guy who did that custom tractor that people wanted me to use as well. Same guy, so he does some pretty good stuff actually. You can see his little emblem there, the fox. Those people who like music, what does a fox say? That's all I know of that song though. Sorry guys. I'm not going to go into singing. I don't sing. Alright, let's get this tractor back to our main base. Our main base. Sure, let's just call it a main base. Actually, this guy's probably waiting. Oh, look at that timing. Nice. So, what I'll do is, let's put this guy in the John Deere group, which is the number 3. This is where all the big tractors are, basically. This guy, and this guy. And, not the case, though. Anyways, let's pull over to the side of the road here. Let these cars go past. There we go. Now we have another big tractor. So now we have a big case and a big Deere, John Deere. So there you have it. All right, folks. That's it for me for today. I shall see you probably tomorrow. My name is Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2015. Whoa, getting a little ahead of myself here. 2013, coming at you from Idaho. Catch you guys later.